Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. This is Wolf and I'm bringing you some tech news. So if you're interested in any of this type of coverage, I would very much appreciate a subscribe to the channel. Leaving a like would also do good. Comment would be even better. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So as we're approaching the release or announcement of the RTX 3070, the Nvidia reviewers guide has been leaked. So I won't be going through everything that's here. The only thing I'm interested in is this right here that is in full red, is that the review embargo will be tomorrow, October 27th, or depending on when you're watching this video, it might have already passed or might be before or on that same day. So yes, enough of that. What I'm really here about is this graph down here. See this graph? I don't know how to interpret this graph because they don't give you percentage, they don't give you frame rates, they just give you decimals and stuff like that. So without a proper metric of measurement, you don't really know how to interpret the performance of this. So the numbers can look good, but until you actually know how things are in the official reviews, these can be taken with a grain of salt. So another thing, as we know, the price for this card would be $499, and well, basically that's it. That's all I'm interested in here. The link to this article will be posted in the description, so you can check out that if you feel. Next, Nvidia GeForce RTX 3060 Ti specifications confirmed by GPU-Z validation. So it appears that someone has made a public GPU-Z validation of the RTX 3060 Ti graphics card, confirming not only its existence but also its specifications. Now let's see what that is. This is getting exciting. So an anonymous and public GPU-Z validation confirms, yes, RTX 3060. Now the 3060 appears to have 4,864 CUDA cores right here and 80 ROPs, while the TMU could easily clear incorrect. Well, yes. And one of the other important specs is that the base clock is 1410 megahertz, and the boost clock is 1665 megahertz, both reported as default by the software. So the graphics card is using 8 gigabytes of GDDR6 memory across a 256-bit bus, clocked at 14 gigabits per second. Same configuration as the RTX 3070, which Nvidia is officially launching in 2 days. So let's see validation that is submitted. Card name Nvidia graphic device, anonymous owner, submitted October 25th, so yesterday. Owner's comments, yes, that the card is named RTX 3060 Ti. Yeah, you see the amount of CUDA cores, technology is not showing up, not even die size, revision A1, BIOS version, that PCIe 16X. It's on a 3.0 interface. Okay, but you don't need the latest PCI Express 4.0 interface to leak information. But there you guys have it. On to the next story. The RTX 3060 Ti goes on pre-order in China. So Taobao retailer has begun offering RTX 3060 Ti pre-orders. So here are the official promotional images of the pre-orders. So this is basically confirming that the cards exist and will soon be launched, because as we get closer to the launch of a card or announce of a card, more information start to surface. So you can see that here. So, and this the seller believes that the 3060 Ti should become available after November. So, well, that means it might miss the Black Friday shopping rush. But that is all for that. Next is an AMD story. AMD reveals big Navi 4K performance. So AMD looks like they have released a slide showing what their next GPUs can do. They say Borderlands 3 61 FPS at 4K, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 88 FPS at 4K, and Gears of War 5 73 FPS at 4K. I would be very much interested in seeing how it compares against Nvidia's offerings before I start jumping for joy as to these performance slides. But when they get to independent reviewers, they will be able to let us know that themselves. So on to the next one. AMD RTX 6800 XT alleged 3D Mark score hits the web. So the 3D Mark score for AMD's maybe their flagship GPU that is set to compete with the RTX 3080 is the web with performance metrics. So as you can see from this slide from Igor's lab, the Firestrike Extreme 4K, you see they get a 13,066 points versus the RTX 3080 FE edition, which is they get 10,688. 2080 Ti FE you get 8,551 times by Extreme 4K, they get 8,232. The 3080 7,977, and the 2080 Ti 7,028. Port Royal 4K ray trace. You can see it loses out because this is AMD's first time at implementing ray tracing into their cards, so you can't expect them to be on the same level as the current RTX cards. So now you see that the RTX 3080 FE beats it by 1,000 points at 415 versus 4438. It's barely edging out the RTX 2080 Ti by a couple hundred points. So yeah guys, you can check that out for yourself. Next, if you wanted Apex Legends and was waiting it out because you didn't want to use Origin, now it will be on Steam November 4th, so you guys can go check that out. On to the next one. Nvidia's RTX 30 series mobile graphics card lineup has been leaked. So from this graph here, you can see that they will unfortunately be paired with Intel CPUs for the most part. Hopefully they will get paired with AMD's mobile offerings in the coming year, and we'll get to enjoy ultimate performance. So the RTX 3080Q will be paired than Intel i9 10 and 80HK. So RAM 32 gigabytes, yes. You can see the versions. You have the RTX 3070Q and the 3060p, 3070Q, and so on and so forth. The other skills mentioned in here is the 3060p, which should feature a GA104 or GA106 GPU. This assumption is made based on Nvidia's commitment to providing similar specifications on both mobile and desktop versions of the same SKU, which rarely proves to be true due to different TDPs TGPs used for both platforms. SKU variance was reported. Okay. Next on, Ryzen 5600X beats Intel's passmark single-threaded benchmarks. Okay. Now, passmark single-threaded benchmark. Ryzen 5600X Ryzen 5 part is beating out an Intel i9 part. The top of the stack, Intel i9 10100K has been beaten. Yes guys, AMD is finally taking it to them for great performance and great value. So those who doubted AMD might be the king now. Here are some benchmarks for you. So as you can see that I know I'm actually lost for words because I can't really express how awesome this is, because consumers aren't being price gouged for this type of performance as they were with when Intel was barely improving on their processors and then releasing them at a hefty price. So I'm glad to see that the new parts are performing admirably and are beating Intel's offerings. So the final story for today is that Hideo Kojima has confirmed that he is working on something. His new game is in active development. Hideo Kojima's newest mystery project is now in full development. Yes, that is all we get. We don't get a name, so we're not sure what it is. But you can trust that it will be something good because the man is working on it. That is all for today, guys. Hope you can like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. This has been Wolf. Have a great night. Later.